Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me!
And that's when I noticed the cold breeze.
The ankle's a little mean.
The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful Tuesday. Well, unless you're here, I mean, the weather is just terrible. Thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like, subscribe, So, for today's video, I did kind of like a compilation of the tea. Got some stuff from Karina, some stuff from Apathetic Facts, and Apathetic Facts also plugged these accounts as well. Now, these are Instagram accounts. These two. ALR's 572.4th biggest fan. And Despectful Moments. So highly recommend checking them out as well. And we are going to be doing Amber's Q&A, but I also want to just look at some of these photos that have been posted. These came from like the actual bingo place. They have to know who she is. They have to. And I don't know, I just find them posting pictures of her very interesting. Well, I don't know as I should say interesting. I think that's going to make Amber feel very uncomfortable. That it kind of comes off like they know who she is. They know who she is, and they knew posting this would probably rile some people up. Oh my god. Girl. But she's losing weight, you guys. Remember, she said it right. She wouldn't lie to us. No. Hold on, there's more. Like, that's from the actual bingo place. And this is on the date that allegedly Twinkie would be recovering. Same day. Surgery. Amber, okay, so either the tea is you lied and Twinkie was perfectly fine. Well, I don't think Twinkly is perfectly fine. However, I don't think she went in for surgery, and Amber was just using her as a cash grab. Either it's that, or you left your elderly dog that just had surgery home alone, just by herself, well, with the cats, but like, yeah, with Wasabi, who I trust Wasabi more, but Romeo, who's a new young cat, like, come on, dude, come on. Romeo could start, like, playing with Twinkie, just not understanding, and, like, Twinkie doesn't know. She doesn't know what happened to her. Like, I just don't agree with it. But the empath, please, dog, please, was Beck even allowed to, like, close their eyes around you for the probably first 2 weeks after your surgery? Probably not. And then just like there are so many photos of her from a distance, like wowzers, they clocked her. I mean, it's kind of hard not to, but is that the smoking section? I don't know. It's busy out there, though. Look at all them having fun. I guess the light-up shirts didn't come in 7X. That was mean. And then someone posted like a photo of her. Saw this on TikTok. It's date 10/2. Why is Amber always at the casino? Amber spotted in the wild. You can tell how uncomfortable she is. It's like she fucking knows. I'm sorry. It's just, it always makes me chuckle when she gets caught out in the wild like that. Alright, with that, I'm going to clean up the background a little bit. How's everyone's day going? We are going to we are going to take a look at this Q&A. Now, I got these screenshots again from Apathetic Facts and Karina Kaboom. It's not all of them, alright? I just want to be transparent on that. It is not all of them. If it's just her talking about BS, like likes and dislikes, oh my god, I don't care. I'm so over it. Like, I don't give a shit what she likes, what she doesn't like. I just want to know what the hell is happening with the animals. And you know damn well she ain't going to say a thing. She basically rage quit a Instagram Q&A. Wrap your mind around that. So we're going to see that. The questions very quickly, turned to all about Twinkie. And she freaked the fuck out and threatened to block anyone that mentioned it. And then was like, I'm done. Oh, Ambi, never change. Actually, no, you should. You should. For the sake of your animals and the people around you, you should want to change, but I doubt you will. Oh, wait, we didn't even read it. I totally forgot I posted a Q&A yesterday. So I'm posting it again today. Wow. Do you have a life outside of social media? My whole life. Sorry. My whole life is outside of social media and has been for a while now. Okay, Ambi. Okay. Her whole life. So DoorDash, going out with her mom, like once a week too at that. Her mom doesn't even want to be around her that much. Stop using the AI backgrounds, use real art, draw something yourself. Oh, please, you could never. These aren't AI. They're just simply from Google. Well, what do you think that most likely is, Amber? Like, art like this, back in the day, would have been made by someone just on, like, their iPad, scribbles turned into, like, a wallpaper kind of thing. It's really hard to tell now, and unless you're getting it directly from someone that creates that stuff, or their page or whatever, and there are plenty of artists that just put this type of media out for free. They don't even care. They just put it out, and that's it. You can't tell, though, if you're just simply grabbing off of YouTube. I know she's probably not, like, clicking the links and following back to the original page and seeing who's posting it all, but I would say there's a good chance this is probably AI. I mean, maybe. Maybe. It's getting so freaking, like, hard to tell already, sometimes. I search Christmas pattern iPhone wallpaper backgrounds. It's how I've always done it. Okay, Amber, well, how you've always done it on YouTube got you fired, so not an excuse. Do you still need glasses? I do. I keep meaning to make an eye doctor appointment. Hashtag procrastinator. Okay. I'll be honest, that's one of the dumb ones that just kind of slipped on through. I do apologize. Alright, girl. I don't believe she does, but who cares? It's not like she's going to use them to read. Did you really order a veggie sandwich? Yes! I mean, in her defense, if you've ever ordered from Panera online, yeah, there's about a 50% chance you're not going to get what you ordered to begin with. So, whatever. It's just stupid, because it's like, girl, maybe I don't know, should have a little more self-awareness. How much was Twinkie's surgery, and is there a place we could donate to help with costs? They're asking that, Amber, so they can go report it. It was $700. Now, mind you this, I don't know what veterinary costs and all that are out in Oklahoma. Maybe it is cheaper. Maybe it is. Amber, $700 didn't even cover the fucking anesthesia for Goo. Like, what are you talking about? Granted, slightly fat, overweight Chihuahua versus healthy weight, but still 110 pounds Rottweiler. Probably a big difference, but I don't know, dog. $700 to do surgery? Even when we had our pug, and he had surgery. That shit was so fucking expensive. You know damn well she doesn't have pet insurance, so I don't know. I don't know as though I believe that. It was already paid in full. Oh, yeah? By your mom? Thank you so much for offering. And for those asking, Twinkie is doing amazing. She probably filled this out at bingo. Always remember to not only advocate for yourself, but for your pets as well. She makes me feel punchy. No, it's just like, dog, I think it would be so much better for you to just shut the actual F up about your pets, which I think that's what you've done. I think that's what you've done so far, and that's why she doesn't give us many updates, because she knows she isn't a good pet owner. It has nothing to do with, oh, the audience. Audience is gonna find anything wrong with what I do. No, she's a bad pet owner. And that's just so simply visible in any of her content, and even how she speaks about caring for these animals. Like, girl. And what's with the brown hearts, huh? Brown? Really? Really? Raglan? Really? Okay. Where will you be selling Choosies? Amber, they're only asking you this so that they can go and report it. Alright? Get a real job. My fuck. And selling Choosies so stupid. I only sell them locally. What does that even fucking mean? I've already sold so many. It's been a nice little activity to do and very helpful. Why don't you apply to some jobs, Amber? Why don't you apply to some jobs? She's sitting there freaking playing Choosy with her Choosies to sell the Choosy. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, dude. 34-year-old woman, mind you. What is your favorite genre to read? Psychological thrillers. Yeah, so she can learn how to treat her next victim. It can feel kind of insulting to your audience for us to put in questions and you forget. Well, it just shows that she doesn't care. So, insulting? Life gets in the way, and I do it for fun. I got distracted and busy. Sorry I insulted you. And this is where I would say we start to pick up a little bit of speed on the snowball down the side of the mountain. Clearly, she's fucking pissed. I think it's because while she hasn't answered too many questions regarding Twinkie, she's definitely seeing them. Before she chooses which one to do, she's definitely seeing it. And it's probably pissing her off that she has to spend 5+ minutes looking for one nice-ish comment. And to be honest, something tells me a majority of the questions were all Twinkie. I mean, it was the same day that she was allegedly having the surgery. So, and after she made that post and then deleted it, like, she knows what she's doing. She's sending people over to her Instagram because she knows that's what people will do. She baited Twinkie, ran, and then thought people would actually have the audacity to not ask about her day. Do you think you may have a bit of unconscious bias? Genuine question, no hate. Everyone has a bit of unconscious bias, so yes. That is true. That is true. I mean, I always relate it to, like, standing too close to a painting you're working on. You can't take in the full picture. That's very much how we are in our own lives. That's not inherently a bad thing. Amber, though, takes her delusions and adds that into her bias. So, she's just delusional. What does Mama Lynn think about you quitting YouTube? Well, she didn't quit. She got fired. Got her ass shown the door. She feels really bad for me, and she doesn't think it's fair. Wow, the same things you've been saying that everyone else says to you, Amber. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, that's not fair. Yeah. Your mom knows damn well why you lost your job. She's probably happy, too. How much would you weigh yourself on cam for? Venmo me $500 and I'll step on the scale for Instagram. Eye roll. Grifter's gonna grift. The thing is, that wouldn't even be a week of DoorDash for her. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Do you still play Choosies by yourself? Yes, it's something I do daily. Amber, get a job. Daily playing Choosies? That sounds ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's probably how she fills her days. I mean, what else does she have, to be honest? What's one thing you're looking forward to most this coming year? Bullet journaling. I did it a few years ago and I enjoyed it. Decided to do it again in 2026. I'm really excited. Wow. Yeah, remember how much money she spent journaling and all that? But she was coming on begging for money for Twinkie. Okay. No, that makes so much sense. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, of course it makes sense. Of course it does. Amber doesn't want to have to dip into the Legos food or Choosy, whatever the fuck, money. That's what the savings is for. So, yeah, better go ask my mom that actually works a job. Hey, how fast can I get your cameo to come to me? I fulfill them sorry, within 1 to 2 days. You can pay for a 24-hour one, and I fulfill them usually within 5 to 15 hours. Wow. What jobs are you looking into? What field? For privacy reasons, and so there's no interference, I won't be talking about this. I'm sorry. She's not sorry, but to be fair, yeah, I don't think she should. I don't think she should. If she was really smart, and in my opinion, if she were actually serious about this, she would stop talking at all with the audience. She would just go on and have a normal freaking life. But I also don't think she can live without the attention of it all. She's just mad, she isn't getting good attention. Do you feel any different now the pressure of YouTube is gone? Yes, I do. Yeah, she doesn't have to work 2 to 3 times a week now. Ugh. Yeah, the pressure. Oh, the pressure. It's so hard. Oh, bye. How's your Thanksgiving? Happy holidays. It was really good. Full of love and laughter. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt it. I'm just going to throw that out there. I think she has, because we also saw it in the cards. The cards predicted it. No. But I think she's been going through a severe lonely streak. Severe. And the only time we're ever going to see her going out more is to casino or to bingo, which we know is yes, things Mama Lynn likes to do, but I don't think she likes to do them with Amber, to be fair. Because she also goes to bingo like multiple times a week, and Amber only goes the one. They do everything all only on that one day that Mama Lynn will actually come and hang out with her, dude. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad, but like that's the relationship Amber now set up. That's the thing. Mama Lynn was 1,000% to blame for why their relationship was before. And I think still responsible to a degree. I mean, you made this monster. But now I think it's an active choice for Amber to not allow growth. Because her mom has clearly grown. Amber's the one holding it back. So, I mean, it's a conflicting feeling even for me. I can only imagine how Mama Lynn feels about it. What's something you're keeping secret for now? It feels like everything. Okay. She'll keep everything a secret until, she can actually get paid for it. What did you want most for Christmas as a kid? Sober parents. Well, Amber, you have one of those now, and look at how you treat her. Alright? So, this is, well, not fully, she wanted the full picture, the full happy family, which that's so unrealistic. But she got her mom, dude, who, let's be so for real, in all the years leading up to this relationship forming again, she always wanted her mom the most. Amber, you've been given such a rare thing and such a rare opportunity that I'm going to go out on a limb and say most children of severe addicts don't get that. Ever. Not even a glimpse of it. Ever. And kind of again, just like with your YouTube monetization, here you've been handed this golden egg of a chance. And you're not, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, you're not properly using it. And it's just, and also, honestly, Amber, if you feel that there's too much resentment, there's too many things left unsaid and left unaccounted for, that's okay. You do not have to forgive your mom for what she did to you. Right? For what she did to you. Yeah. Sorry, my brain's all over. You don't have to forgive her. But then I think you should be the mature one and stop demanding her to do things for you. Right? I mean, that sounds kind of fair, but it sounds more like you just want to punish her for the shitty childhood you had. And that I don't think is right. How much have you spent on Legos over the years? Do you regret it? I don't regret a penny I've spent on Lego, no. On other things, though? Yeah, sure. She means people. She means people. That's the only thing Amber regrets spending money on, is money that isn't spent on her. So, yeah. Checks out. Any hot takes about reaction channels? Love you, queen. FFG is the biggest scammer in girl world. It's not really a hot take, Amber. That's literally what 90% of the community is saying right now. So, good job. You're a parrot like every other time in your life. She can't even give us an original hot opinion. Why didn't you delete your videos before appealing? Because YouTube gives you a list of rules to follow before appealing. One of them is that you cannot delete any videos prior to appealing. You have to leave your channel as is. That's so annoying. Once you are approved or denied, you can then delete what you want. No, it's just that she wanted to disrupt other people's viewing. 1,000%. And if she's not getting paid for it, honestly, she probably noticed her views going up. Isn't that the fucked thing? She probably saw in those few days from demonetized to whatever, she probably saw her watch hours going up. Because people were watching, actually watching, knowing that she's not getting paid for it. And then people also watch, like, retro reacts and shit like that. She 1,000% just wanted to try to jump in the way, but poops, it ain't gonna work. We already got all the videos. What do you think people misunderstand most about you? Everything. Every time I hear why someone hates me, it's a reason that isn't even real and only assumed. It's wild. It's wild that you can still say that when every issue that people have with you, Amber, is from things that came out your own mouth. So, she's just mad we have an opinion on it. That's what it is. But you should really be mad at yourself for always putting your foot in your mouth. Yeah? The reaction channels are still doing videos and posts on you more than ever. I would disagree. It's definitely not more than ever. Please. They are thirsty for the November/December AdSense. I'm such an interesting girly that they can't get enough. Eye roll. Amber. You're a case study. I wouldn't say you yourself are interesting. It's the fucking rigmarole that you put everyone in your life through. And your audience. But I find it interesting when we just keep up with our regular uploads, regular schedules, and whatnot. You know, consistency. Something Amber wouldn't know about. We're the money hungry ones. But when Amber goes months without working and then shows up and wants to go live or do daily uploads during the highest paid months, she's not money hungry? Okay. Okay. No, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Please. Did I read it? Yeah. I thought Twinkie's tumor wasn't cancerous. I'm not going to do the voice. This is so much. It's not cancerous, and turns out it isn't a fatty tumor. That's what the vet always said in Kentucky, and they said it was fine. See, it's always someone else's fault. But the thing is, Amber, you're talking about advocating for your pets. I don't know. If someone didn't even, like, really, really look into it, I would probably take them somewhere else. Just me, though. You know, someone that actually cares about their animals. And they said it was fine. The vet I had when I first moved to Oklahoma said it too. But in my gut, something seemed off. Girl, you need more probiotics. I got a new vet because I requested a removal and they said no. But my gut was screaming and right. It was a massive cyst. My new vet listened, explained, and made me and Twinkie both feel extremely heard. You sound so dumb. Made Twinkie feel extremely heard. Shut up. She's doing so well after surgery. I'm so proud of her. I really don't believe her. I really don't. She's a dog dirty liar. What's one thing you wish people understood about BPD? If we could control a meltdown or tantrum, we would. You can work on it. You can work on it. All right? You're not fully incapacitated to your mental illness, girl. You're not. And I'm not saying this to, like, shame the other people. She isn't, like, in psychosis. She might be delusional as fuck, but that doesn't mean that, like, she's quote-unquote clinically insane. I don't know why she thinks that she's incapable of actually learning how to deal with her emotions. I ain't saying that it ain't going to be difficult. She's said before, what she feels is very big emotions. No pun intended. You can still learn how to manage that. You can. I've seen people with that very diagnosis go through it. It's a shit ton of work, though. And I see people struggle through it. You don't see Amber ever doing that. Please. Why did you delete your update about Twinkie? I've deleted all my community posts. The only thing I have left on my YouTube is my live stream saying bye. Yeah, because she doesn't even care. She doesn't give a shit. 1 out of 2. Whatever. Losers online are discussing the surgery. But how do they know it took 3 hours? Because they use clues from what she said. I know, babies. It's very difficult to piece 2 and 2 together for you sometimes. Jesus. I dropped her off at 8:30 a.m. as they requested. The surgery started at 10:30 a.m. They called me at 12:30 p.m. and told me how it went, and that she'll be ready for pickup in a few hours. Picked her up at 2 p.m., so the actual surgery took 2 hours. Lumpectomies last anywhere from 30 minutes to a few hours. She definitely just Googled that. What's your response to those accusing you of lying about Twinkie's surgery? Ha ha ha, what? I didn't even know people thought I was lying about her surgery. Like, what? That's so crazy. I had no idea everyone and their fucking mother was saying that. Stupid. This is exactly what I'm talking about. People are wild, lol. I ain't gonna let her rage bait me. I'm not. She's just dumb. The reaction channels are still doing videos. Wait. Oh, whoops, sorry. Already did that one. Do you feel like you've been freed? Like, even if you could come back, you won't? Yes! Do you promise? Do you promise, Amber? God. What steps are you taking to budget and manage your finances? She's not. I haven't ordered takeout in weeks. Oh, the agony. Huge money saver. And it's definitely helping the scale go down. Oh yeah, I bet. I'm also cooking everything I eat, which strangely I've been enjoying. Dog. What was it that you said? And I believe she said it about Beck, you guys. I think that's who she was talking about, but I might be wrong. But wasn't it Ampy that said they're only losing weight because they can't afford to eat? Can't afford to eat out, so hey, finally shedding some of it off. People are saying Twinkie didn't actually have a surgery and you only said it for a money grab. She definitely did. This is her resting. I'm so glad she has already adapted to the cone. She's such a smart, sweet, perfect baby. I'm gonna cover her stitches due to privacy. You can see where they shaved her. What the fuck? I'm sorry. My only thing with this, besides her feigning that she actually gives a shit about her animals, is what does showing stitches have to do with privacy? Huh? No, it's because it didn't happen. That's why. How's Twinkie doing? Great! She's also down a pound since the last time she was at the vet, which was a couple months ago. We've been walking more. I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. Is Mama Lynn coming? Does she have a leash for both of you? Sorry. Twinkie doesn't need a leash, actually. It's just Amber. Do you think this is a shift needed to create a better lifestyle for yourself? Absolutely. It's not. It's not, dude. I mean, like she even said herself, the people on my 600-pound life don't even have a job, and they manage to stay that size. Yeah, because they have people that enable them, and while Amber, you do too, your issue is you don't have the money to enable to... Bleh. You don't have the money to buy enablers anymore. So, kind of fucked. You were about to throw away $400 in shipping, but you panicked for Twinkie's $700 surgery. Well, of course. Of course. Out of the probably 40,000 some odd dollars she has saved, which, listen, I understand how this is going to sound. Let's just put in comparison to how much overall she has earned over the years. $40,000 in savings when she blows through easily $20K a month is not much. So, yeah. But out of all that, you couldn't use $700 for Twinkie to be taken care of? Okay, dog. Okay. I'm pretty sure I pay more than Amber pays in rent just for goose therapy, but no, she really cares about these animals. I panicked when I lost my job. It sounded like she was actually employed, which is a normal human reaction. Twinkie's surgery or shipping or anything wouldn't have mattered cost-wise if I didn't lose my job. Okay, that shows how frivolously you were spending that shit. Losing an income I've had for a decade can make you feel things that are dramatized to the actual reality. Now that it's been some time, I'm no longer panicking. I'm peaceful. I don't know why. That seems so sinister coming from her. Right? Doesn't it? I don't know why. I just got like a pit in my stomach reading that. If your pets didn't have insurance, please get Romeo insurance while young. Why didn't you save for emergencies? I think people are confused. No, I think you're irresponsible about my income, which is fine because it's not something I talk about and definitely not something I plan on continuing to talk about either. YouTube is very kind when it comes to the amount they pay. That's why I didn't ever need a savings for emergencies because I had income for anything. That's so irresponsible. That's so irresponsible, Amber. Oh my god. No wonder you're in the position you are now. Oh, Jesus. And she still has medical debt, mind you. Where was I? Because I had the income, but I was always able to pay for anything at any time, even emergency things that came out of nowhere. My savings has always strictly been for taxes. I normally save more than I actually need for taxes, so that's been a nice blessing in disguise. God, she's fucked. She's just fucked. Oh my gosh. Which I think we could maybe open up a discussion about like the cycle of poverty and how even when given like a golden opportunity like Amber has, it'll still just be squandered. But that's like the cycle of poverty I don't think is inherently real. I think it's manufactured so that it keeps happening. But I don't think it's a necessary like experience. You know what I mean? I just think we have been so conditioned as a society to want certain things that they know they can put a monetary incentive on top of that, on top of all the things that we're told we have to put money into. I mean, whatever. Didn't really want to open up an ethics conversation right at the very end. Would you ever consider being religious? I've been agnostic for as long as I can remember. Well, that's easy to say when you don't have a single original thought. Sorry. Lately, I've been leaning agnostic atheist, but honestly, certain things about Buddhism ignite something inside of me. Oh, I just know people are going to start raging at her. Girl. One thing I learned, the Buddhist ain't someone to fuck with. I can't quite pinpoint what it is igniting, but maybe one day I can explore that. Amber, you have 2 days left. No. Sorry. You know reaction channels will be making more content from your Insta Q&As, right? And what about it? What about it? Your fave can't get paid, so she would be probably talking about... That's the thing. You can say that we make content based off of her shit, whatever, yes, fine, fair, valid. But she does too. Because if she was able to post a video and she felt like it, she would come on and every talking point would be discussing comments, reactors, whatever we're saying, just like it has been for the last 5 years, dog. Everything is filmed, spoken about, just represented for the haters. Because she knows this, who's watching. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't even read her response. I do not and will not live my life for them or around them. Please. Just because you can't get paid for it now. But if you had monetization, or sorry, in Amber's words, if you had demonetization, stupid, then you'd be on here like, I've been seeing a lot of confusion about this for like 16 minutes. So shut up. But did you seriously think YouTube was going to be forever? Honestly, it can be if you're smart. If you're smart. Or I think more so if you're really smart about it, you can go beyond YouTube. YouTube is a great starting point, but yeah, I would say like relying solely on that is maybe not the smartest, but that's what I'm doing. So yeah, pin me in there. I'm definitely not financially the smartest individual, but yeah, I got more than just my taxes saved up at least. Sorry. YouTube still can be forever. If I choose, I can come back in 90 days after being demonetized. I don't think you'll be able to, Amber. You're sitting here pretty cocky, not filling out enough applications, thinking that in 3 months, oh, I'm just going to get my income back. Ambi, let me tell you this. If they don't, then this is going to be 3 months of wasted time. And 3 months is usually not the amount of time it takes to find a new job in today's current, job market. So you're going to want to fucking get on that, dude. Or else you're pushing yourself back 3 months, even more, when you're already complaining that you don't have enough saved up. So yeah, you might want to start, like, immediately, Amber. Immediately. Stop touching that savings so that you won't get arrested by the IRS come tax season. Like, come on, dude. Although, honestly, Amber seems like the type of lazy slough that would just rather go to jail than live a life. She's like, well, at least I can be fed. I can have my commissary snacks. I can have people that I can beat up on and yell at. And I have a roof over my head. It wouldn't surprise me. Amber, go to prison. Go to prison. Free housing, free food. You'd be well taken care of. Plus, you wouldn't need to worry about any violence happening against you. No shank in the world is that big. Sorry, that was mean. The crazies are saying you got rid of wasabi and Twinkies. Surgery was euthanasia. LOL. I don't know why you're laughing about that. I don't say that as a joke. Amber is that evil. Alright? Obviously, this is so fucking untrue. People literally have made a character out of me. Okay. It's not the life I want. I truly don't want to hear what people are saying about me. Just for future reference, if anyone tells me, I'm gonna block you! This is the second to last one, guys, mind you. She freaked out and then posted this. God, Amber. You go and prove everyone right every single time. I'm in such a calm, healing space right now. That's how I just what the fuck? I envision her just like furiously typing like, I'm so fucking peaceful, you assholes. Oh my god. I have been for a couple of months and it seems, oh really, but you were panicking, freaking out, you just lost your job, quote unquote. So like, oh, but you're at such peace. Okay. Better as time goes on, I've realized that Q&As are inviting in too much negativity from people. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Who are looking for something to twist or hate on. Amber, oh my Jesus, eye roll. Maybe if you weren't such a terrible person. From people, blah, 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 blah. That's not the energy I want in my life anymore. I don't align with that kind of energy. Okay. So I'll no longer be doing Instagram Q&As. Yeah, go figure. Thank you, Amber. Thank you. Thank you to those who always support me. Your kindness means more than you know, but walking away has been the right choice in so many ways lately. Waddling, she means. I was doing these Q&As to update those who wanted updates and to talk to those who miss my vlogs. That's the thing, though. She says people message her all the time. Message them back and tell them how you're doing then, Amber. Okay? The 5 people that genuinely fucking care, you can message them back and tell them how you're doing. The rest of us really don't need to know. All right? And if you want us to stop talking about you, stop posting. Stop posting. Simple as that. Watch that. I bet you she's already doing another Q&A. Who missed my vlogs, but it's only being tainted. Oh, tainted by people who lack any emotional or intellectual what? Stimulation during the day? That's real fucking rich coming from the brain-rotted Choosies player. All right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised your brain hasn't started leaking out your nose, dog. Where were we? Not like it fucking matters. They use it to belittle me. Well, at least we make you feel small, Amber. Create rumors about me and judge every last thing I say or do. Social media is not fun anymore and hasn't been for a while. Goodbye. The only reason she's ending it now is because she's not getting paid. She's not getting paid, and she probably started really sitting there thinking like, fuck, I'm giving another big paycheck to every single reaction channel that's going to cover this. Like, I mean, to be honest, well, with everything that went on with, the subreddit, not the subreddit, sorry, the Discord and everything, I think there's a very clear divide between, like, people that do this purely for money, and then there are people that, like, yeah, it's an incentive and it's a byproduct of it, but many of us don't start off monetized. So to say, like, oh, you do it as a job and blah blah blah, for many of us this did not start as a job. It became one, and you work from there, but whatever, I don't care. I don't care. Bye, Pookie. Bye. Have fun. Good gosh. Oh, shit. Well, I was going to pull up all the other channels again. Here, give me a sec. So, what do we think, guys? Honestly, I think she's just a crock of shit. I don't think there is much for her, really, to talk about anymore. If she's not getting paid for it, she does not give a shit. Does not give a single shit. So, I don't know, but she also needs the attention. I know that. I think she'll definitely be back to the Q&As. I have seen some stuff that she's posting more, like, weird-ass fucking videos over on TikTok. One of them got taken down. So, I don't know. Amber, just step away from the internet. Honestly. I mean, we even saw it, though, when she was back with, like, even Casey era. Her internet use has always been to, like, a very high extreme. You know what I mean? Like, she just... Whoops. Okay, I guess that's it all. She just has always been overly consumed with social media. I don't think she's ever going to be able to give that up. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful Tuesday once again. This is out just a bit later. The past few days have been so hectic. Thank you so much, you guys. Everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful day. Stay dry, stay warm, whatever you gotta do. Check out Goomis over on the second channel. Link is in the description. And yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care.